Oh, recorded in process. Excellent. Welcome to the first ever episode of Art versus Commerce. This podcast is kind of the culmination of a struggle that I've had for a number of years. Do I want to pursue my artistic impulses and be a writer, or do I want to exercise my left brain and start a business? Um, I guess I've decided to do both. I left a career of managing other people's restaurants and dealing with other people's stress, and now I have a janitorial company. And at the same time, I'm trying to prepare scripts that I have been developing for over 5 years to get them ready for this kind of a big deal pitch fest that comes around every July. It is the Faden sponsored Hollywood Pitch Festival, and I have 5 or 6 ideas that I'm really excited about. And so this podcast is going to kind of track, my ventures and getting my business off the ground and being successful, while simultaneously starting a writing career. So fun times, yeah. Um, right now, I'm sure I have an audience of one. So if you think that this struggle to follow our impulses is at all familiar, then come on this ride with me. Um, I think there are more people who are in my shoes than are in the movies and the TV shows we see about these impulsive dreamers going out and making it happen and all these fantastic things happen to them. I mean, if my life could be like an Ugly Betty episode, I would be so sad. But it's not. We make choices, and I guess now I'm making the choice to take that leap of faith and try to go after what I want. I actually consider business to be a form of art. In the same way that I take a blank computer screen and I put words there on that screen and I create stories. I think it's not very different from having a vision of a business and making that vision a reality, and it's pretty awesome, you know? You take something that is just in your head and you turn it into something real and concrete that has positive impact on your community and creates jobs that people need, and it's beautiful. So I'm going to do both. Um, my cleaning company is called Final Touch Cleaning, and we specialize in investment property cleaning, meaning our clients are primarily realtors, brokers, um, you know, banks, people who come in contact with foreclosed properties and distressed properties. I actually got the idea after the economy tanked. Um, I was reading all these articles about how, people were destroying their homes because they had been foreclosed and they were so angry that this was a way that they let out their aggression. So I was thinking, wow, it seems like there's a market there. And that's still true today. I started this company about 2 years ago, but didn't really put a lot of energy into it because I was still managing restaurants full time. And now that I'm not doing that, it's like all in, and it's exciting and scary. Um, yeah, and that's where we're at. And then on the art side, I have a script that I'm developing called Tabloid Love, and it's a little bit of Notting Hill and a little bit of Bodyguard, and the gist is this beautiful and sexy actress from, a Hollywood family, think Drew Barrymore, Angelina Jolie, falls in love with a writer who makes his living as an anonymous tabloid reporter. Uh, they meet and they fall in love, and obviously secrets come out that cause them to break up. I mean, it seems like the typical Hollywood formulaic film, but it has a lot of heart in it. And it's just a really fascinating question. I mean, from the perspective of Nick, our hero, he's someone who wants to be an authentic screenwriter and who has found a way to make a living in LA by doing these stories for a tabloid. But he's very protective of his scripts, and he knows almost everything there is to know about Savannah. And so I guess the interesting question of the script is, you know, can you have a long-lasting relationship and have love bloom where one person is at a decided disadvantage, where, the other person basically has stalked you to learn all these things about your life in the name of a job? Can you get past that? Can Savannah get past the fact that he represents everything she despises, and she's already someone who has a lot of walls up? And so, yeah. So I am building my business and I am writing this script, and we're going to see how it goes. Stay tuned.